Right, as you can see by the time, it's 6:18 now, and it is Friday the 4th of October. Hubby's gone to work. There we are. I hope that's in focus. Yes, so what's happening today is my son's got the day off, so he's taken me actually food shopping because I haven't actually, from coming back from Dorset last Saturday, we haven't actually done a full food shop. I've used up what's in my freezer. When it gets to this sort of time of year, I like to make sure I've got one compartment in my freezer empty, because as soon as the large turkeys, which is the extra large normally, come into Tesco's frozen, I normally get that, and then I get like the piggy blankets and everything, and have a drawer just for Christmas, if that makes sense. We always go for a over large turkey, because one time we had like 12 turn up on Christmas Day, and I was working at the time, plus 3 dogs. And another time we had some unexpected visitors, that they went to a restaurant, and unfortunately what had happened was there'd been a problem with the chef in the restaurant, and all Christmas meals were cancelled, so they ended up coming for dinner. Luckily they knew that, sorry about my hair, knew that we got plenty of food in. It was, yes. So coming back, what we're doing, we're going to Tesco's today. Then I've got to pick up my prescription. I've run my surgery and it's gone over electronically to Boots now, because the Lloyd's chemist that's adjoining my surgery is closing down at the end of this month. And I've been going there about 20 odd years, maybe longer, for my prescriptions. And so, you know, I'm hoping it's going to go straight forward, because these things, once they start swapping, you know, it's sometimes a problem. When they first went electronically, there was such a aggro originally and a mess and everything. So I'm going to go and pick that up, but Boots doesn't open until 9. I could have it into Tesco's, but I've gone for Boots, see how it goes with them. And may go and see my mum, I don't know. She is actually out of the care home now. She got the all clear to leave. I mean, I don't know how long she's been off now, so I think it was beginning or middle of August, I can't remember now. Maybe it was longer than that. I know it's been an awful long time since she's been home, so I'm not sure if we'll be visiting or not. We are going to the farm today. Our son's not. He's actually got Saturday off as well. Friday today is his actual day off. He gets every other Friday off. He's got Saturday off holiday, and at the moment they don't work Sundays, but they're going back to working on Sundays, I think, after the new year, which I don't know whether he's keen on or not. I know it's a shorter day, but so he's got a 3-day weekend. I think he's tired, even though we were away and we didn't come back till last Saturday. So yeah, we're going to the farm today for the weekend. So I've done most of the packing. I've just got my call bag to do, because I want to pick up some nice bits from Tesco's. As I said, when I go food shop, especially if I happen to be on my own, I do look to see if there's anything different. Now I'm hoping again, because I've not been looking down that much, that this is going to turn out okay. As I said, I don't like spending time editing, so nothing's really changed. You've seen all this on my autumn tour, and yes, there's the scarecrow and everything, and I have got a few little bits and pieces. As I said, normally I do my 30-minute straighten up. These are bits ready to pack. That's my testing pouch for my bloods, and I need a new sharp box to take. Got my plan I need to take. As I said, I shared that, and just my insulin pen. That I've left that out near my handbag, which is down there. That's got everything in. It's not ideal, but when I've got things like that, and sharp box, and the machine to check my blood pressure and everything, it's just handy to have there. Unless we have a lot of visitors, then sometimes I move it, but I normally have my rucksack down there, because it's one of those things that, you know, from sitting here, and it's a time that I need to sort my handbag out, then I will. So I said, I normally do my 30-minute tidy up, and yes, the only thing is, which is I'm happy about, look, I got prepared last night. I mean, we were in bed for 10, but I had trouble in settling down. I don't know why. So I'm waffling a little bit this morning, but my throat's a bit dry. But I wanted to do this intro, so I'm not sure how much vlogging I'm going to be able to be doing today. But regarding the 30-minute tidy up, I've only really got to do the mugs and breakfast pots when we've had breakfast, because everything else is done. And make the beds. I'll go and make mine in a minute. My son said we'll be going to Tesco's early. So this is the luggage. So that's the cord bag. That's there ready to be packed. Said this is how I organise it. This probably is a stuck record. That is the tech bag. That is the drill for the legs of the caravan. That will have the PlayStation 4 in and the small laptop. Cool bag, because I am this weekend taking all the food with us. Although our son's not coming, I don't know whether to mention that. He's staying here. They're having a bros session tomorrow because his brother's come in and they're having a game and they're having a movie time and everything. So this is the one that's got our granddaughter. So they're just come in and having a guy's time. So that's the case. I didn't really need it, but I've taken it because it's got all the clean towels in, flannels and everything, like 3 bath sheets, flannels and everything from last week. You know, the week was in Dorset, so I'm taking all that back. That is thick fleeces, may need that. That I've got to slip into that suitcase because that is the laundry bag. That it's just got bags at the moment, because if I take any crisps or snacky things, I normally put it in there. And I do have my smaller cool bag in there, which is my red one. Yeah, I will share that in that's not going. That is our granddaughter's birthday present. It's her birthday next Sunday, and she is going to be 2. I can't believe it. So that's going to be in a mixed haul. I've got that coming up, hopefully next week. As I said, there's a toy station. That's some items. It's just got one little job to do in the caravan. I've left that there. That's the information for boots. Although it's gone over electronically, it's so they got all my details now, or will have, including my my phone number, my mobile number, so they can text me when my meds are ready. And I've got all the work clothes done yesterday. They're all here. This is all for next week, so I haven't got to worry about that on Sunday when I come back. And as I said, everything is looking quite dinky-dory. And there. So I said, except for cups, breakfast pots, and make my bed, because my son makes his own bed, everything is pretty tidy. I still keep looking at this and thinking I should actually declutter this, but at some point a lot of that I do actually read, and I was thinking about taking one of my books. This one I got from the charity shop, really reasonable. I think I did share this, 101 natural remedies, but I might take that, because that and a cookbook was supposed to be, if they weren't read within a couple of months, I was going to get rid of them. So I know that was one of them, and it was a cookbook. I think it was this one actually. Yeah, I'm sure that was it. And I think they were like, I don't know, 50p each or something. Yeah, so sometimes, although I take my Kindle, sometimes I take a book, because as I said, I don't really buy magazines. Sometimes I'm given the craft ones from the craft group, because they just dump them, and it gives you ideas, doesn't it? But as I said, this is another thing. I mean, I've got a couple of little bits, as you can see, that I'm really pleased how it's just come out and up there. I say I have done this, but I just thought a little bit of scenery while I'm waffling on. I say this probably would actually come down now, because we put this up when it was hot for the insects and everything. So yes, I'm gonna make a start because I'm gonna go and make my bed. I'm gonna go and get dressed. Yeah, I am in my PJs, and get on. Yeah, I'm about brushed my hair. That's about all I've done this morning. There's a few things that what I will be going through. Like I said, nail polish is one of them. As I said, I don't know if you can see that in the slide, but it's that green. Yeah, it's basically trying to say use it or lose it. I do this. I have a really big clear out at the beginning of the year, and I did it this year. I've done it for about 5 or 6 years, but I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done before Christmas as well, because I have bought quite a bit into the home. As I showed you, well, a video is going up that I was doing a lot of sorting yesterday, so you'll see that like in my upstairs cupboard there's still a lot I would like to get rid of. This is the way normally I actually try and keep the stuff down. If anything comes into the home, I have to try and take out the equivalent. Where it comes to my granddaughter's toys though, that is a different matter. Said that I've got a few pieces that I've pulled out because she's really into her baby dolls now and likes feeding them and everything. So I'm going to get on, and like I said, and get my bed made, and then I'm hoping to do some videoing through the day. Right, beds are made. I have got my laptop up here because I did some organising yesterday. So I was watching people's channels yesterday while I was doing my sorting. I don't know whether you can hear that. That's our neighbour. I think it's a keyboard, and it's been going for about half an hour. We are in the process of getting out, and at the moment I'm hoping I'm not making you giddy. It is just coming up to 8 o'clock, so at least our son has had a little bit of a lay-in, and I'm all ready, and I don't know what the lighting is. I've got what I call my 3/4 top on. You know, this is one of those t-shirt materials. Don't know what store this was originally from. I got it from the charity shop. I think I paid about £3 or £4 for it, and it came with this detail. What I like about it, I don't know whether I can get this thing. It does actually just clip there, so I do take it off. But I said in craft group that I would like to make let it focus again, make some other things that I can clip on so I can change the decor on my top. And as I said, it's very comfortable. I've just got it with teamed with black jeggings, as I say, and I do like these socks. These were Primark. I've had these a couple of years now, and I got them in different, like orange and brown. So they're what I call my autumn socks. And so very simple today, and I've just put some lipstick on, and luckily my hair's not sticking out. I gave that a good brush. I said I did wash it and condition it last night. So we're going to get out to Tesco's. We've got a couple of errands to run. I've got my prescription to pick up, so I'll see if I can get some filming done. so this is a size 14 and I've decided to go for this rather than the size 16 because I picked 2 sizes up because this looks absolutely massive. So I'm trying to lose weight, so I think, and there's still a lot of room in this one, so I'm going to go for the 14, so I'm quite chuffed with that. It's got hocus pocus on. Right, we just got back from Western Favourite Centre and I just included my Tesco small haul. Actually, it's not that small really. I'm not going to mention the prices unless, of course, they happen to be on the items because I don't very often shop food-wise in Tesco's. I mostly get most of my food from Iceland, but I did have a family member with us, so I know he put things in, so I'm not quite sure of all the prices, but I need to get ready because I need to put the car up before hubby finishes work. So we got 12 packets of Wotsits and the 12 packets of Quavers. I know they were half price. Son is staying home while we go away in the caravan, so he's got this pizza. It's 14-inch deep crust hot and spicy pizza. He does like this one. I find it a bit too spicy. He is cooking tomorrow because his bro is coming and they're having games and movie time. So he's got the cheese slices, and over here we've got burgers. That's what he's cooking, and he's got a packet of rolls. I'm taking a packet with us. Then we've got a selection of meats. We've got cooked ham, corned beef, and we've got beef there. The Flora, I believe, was £1. I think that was on offer. The guys have got monster drinks. I don't know how much they were, and I don't know how much the burgers were either. These are the caramelised onion, although I do like these. That's what the guys have got tomorrow. Egg mayonnaise spread for sandwiches. instead of going for the cathedral, I'm sure we've had it before, went for the Pilgrim's Choice extra cheddar, and you save £2 on this block. And is this 350? I think this is more. This is actually 550. So that was a really, really good buy. But as I say, we normally have cathedral. Tomatoes, I think, was 75p. Then there's a selection of sweets here. These are all down to 90p each. So they've got fruit pastels, round trees, randoms is that, jelly tots and squashes, which is hubby's favourite. Like I said, 2 packets of rolls, got 2 lots of milk. They didn't have some skimmed in the small bottles. That one is to take with us, that one's to leave here. And then we've got these look really nice, the spooky mini muffins, and they are choc and orange, so they should be interesting. Now, this is something I haven't had for a while. It's 2 meal deals, both £10 each, and this is what me and hubby are having this weekend in the caravan. This is what I'm taking. So first of all, we go for this range here, and you get the big pizza, which, yes, we're going to have to cut up onto 2 or 3 trays to get it in the oven. I've done that once before. So this is the pizza company, and this is the meat, and it has got, this one hasn't got the stuffed crust because the others had garlic, cheese garlic I think it was, or garlic something or another, you know, stuffed crust, and I wasn't sure. Hubby doesn't mind a little bit of garlic, but it's not over keen. So you get the pizza. You then get 2 sides. So we've gone for dirty fries, and they are fries with cheesy smoky bacon sauce topped with a stringy mozzarella and smoked paprika. So that's those. And the other side we've got is the chicken pops. And then you come with the dips, and these are barbecue sauce, garlic and herb, and flaming hot. So you get all that, 1 main, 2 side, your dips and your drinks for £10, which I thought was pretty good. And the other meal was also £10, but this is Tesco's finest. So we've gone for the main meal, which is the steak and ale pie. There it is. We've gone for chunky chips with Cornish sea salt. So that's your side. And then the dessert we went for was the apple and blackberry flapjack crumble. And then the choice of drinks, you could have had a bottle of wine, but we don't actually drink. Went for these bottles of Coke. So yes, so that, and that's £0. So that was all £10. Obviously, I think in a way that probably is, for the amount you get, is the better deal. But this was actually Tesco's finest range, as I said. So over here, if I don't make you giddy, got 2 items here. My son bought Train Your Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon 1, 2 and 3, and this was £15 because he hasn't seen the last one, but I think on DVD that was £10, so paying £15 you get all 3 on the box set. And then, as you might have seen me wearing it in the changing rooms, I got the Hocus Pocus t-shirt, and I did go for the smaller size. I went for the size 14. 16 was, looked, I didn't even try it on because there's so much room in the 14. And that's my Hocus Pocus t-shirt. So I'm going to get the food sorted out. I'm going to load the cool bag, put everything else away, and then I'm going to be packing the car. Yes, me and my son had a busy morning. We went to Western Favours Centre, as I said. Went into Tesco's, we went into over the last holiday, isn't that right, darling?
Yep, need a break.
Yeah, so I may get some cleaning done this weekend. I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow. We're going to see how we feel and how the weather is. So, as I said, even if the weather is dodgy, we still tend to get out on the way in the caravan. We haven't done Stamford this year, but we'll see what the weather's like, because where we park at Stamford, you actually walk, what I remember, through a mini park, don't you? Which is quite nice. A couple of times we were going to go there, and we cancelled because we was going to go and have a picnic, but the weather was a bit dodgy, so we didn't bother. So here we are at the farm. It seems ages since we were here, don't you think?
Well, last week we was down Dorset for a week.
Well, it was more than a week, wasn't it?
Well, 8 days then.
So yeah, we do like the farm, and it is actually close to our lockup as well. So, there's a couple of tents as well. None of your mates are here this weekend, are they?
No.
Just keyed in the code as we know it now.
Because we've been that many times.
Yes.